Need to get away from it all? A trip on this may be the way to go. The fastest cruise liner built in 25 years. It arrived at a United Kingdom port today for its naming ceremony later this week. The Oriana will serve as a luxury cruise ship able to carry more than 2,000 passengers. It cost more than $300 million to build the 69,000-ton vessel. The 23-year-old Grammy Award winner shot dead Friday in Corpus Christi, Texas. The president of her fan club is being held for her murder. More than 30,000 people have filed past Selena's coffin over the past couple of days. Selena was an icon among many in the Mexican-American community and a major star in Mexico.
We had Democrats vote for virtually every one of our proposals. And some we had, litigation reform as it relates to strike law firms.
He's talking specifically about the health care crisis.
So let me give you a specific example for a second. On litigation reform for strike law firms, we had 330 votes yes, 99 no. Now, my point is this. We work with Democrats every week. It just seems that the Democratic leadership is trapped into some kind of a small left-wing clique that's unable to sit down and work.
Good things about her and trying to hold on to the memories. We go through a closet, we look at certain things and say, why did she wear this? Why did she wear that? And
A.B. was his sister's backup and songwriter. He recalls the first time she belted out a note and then is saddened by more recent events.
The tragic loss, somebody as beautiful and talented, and of course she was my sister.
The more you use your card, the more you get back. And with over $500 million given out already, you're sure to get your fill. It pays to Discover, the card that pays you back.
Boys of summer are back, but the question now is when? For the very latest, we go to sports director Andy Hardy. Andy?
Well, Stacey, we're still waiting, actually. Baseball owners are meeting right now in Chicago. We're expecting some kind of an announcement at any time.
Jordan. Boy, the elevation was there in that shot. You see it? He just went in, got it. Nice motion. Good.
The youngster gets his first victory on a short track. He's now won 3 of the last 5 races. Today he beat the second-place car driven by Rusty Wallace by nearly a half lap. So the Monte Carlos, 6 for 6 this year. Yeah, another one won today with that guy Gordon. Rusty Wallace second, Waltrip, Bobby Hamilton, Ricky Rudd, but that guy Earnhardt still has the points lead by 17. And out west in Phoenix.
Boys will be boys. A goofy movie. Action for your muscle.
What a kick!
Pump up with the X-Men. Let's do it. For a power half hour, watch the X-Men later today on Fox.
Andy Johnson's forecast has the seal of approval from the American Meteorological Society.
Well, a lot of folks lost an hour of sleep last night with the time change, but I bet they don't mind when they look outside today. It's gorgeous outside.
It's great.
Think about what's right for that boy.
Patty Duke's triumphant return to television. The premiere of Amazing Grace.
If I give him medication, I'm never going to get into this world that he's in, and it's a wonderful world.
Says it may delay a project with Pepsi because of concerns over that company's ethics. Starbucks says Pepsi did not tell them it was the target of boycotters who oppose Pepsi's connections with the military regime of Burma. Starbucks has told Pepsi that if the coffee giant expands to international distribution, it will not allow its products to be produced or distributed in Burma. That joint venture between Starbucks and Pepsi would create bottled coffees for sale in grocery stores and vending machines.
The evil General Blitz has captured the airfield, so G.I. Joe sends in Sergeant Savage in the new Grizzly assault vehicle, armed with double high-tech warheads, charging into battle. Fire! The awesome G.I. Joe Grizzly turns Blitz's Iron Army into scrap, and Savage pilots the ferocious P-40 Warhawk with propeller sound and light-up Gatling gun.
General Blitz meet major defeat.
P-40 Warhawk comes with pilot Sergeant Savage, batteries not included. Other figures and vehicles each sold separate.
A step up from the rest. A classic. You can stop rubbing your eyes. As good as the hype. The best graphics ever on the console. Whoa.
Here's your
your chance to win every single Street Sharks toy there is, including hand sharks, action figures, and the Shark Cruiser vehicle. Awesome! But that's not all. You could win a family trip for 4 to hang out with real sharks up close and personal at the National Aquarium in Baltimore, plus $500 spending money. And 500 others will get a Street Sharks action figure.
Somebody want to sit down with you who you call names. You call left wing, for instance. What reason would somebody want to sit down?
To prove they're not left wing.
I beg your pardon?
To prove they're not left wing.
But why would they want to sit down if you're offering them that? In effect, it sounds like you're offering them you can surrender to us or not.
Bob, you're a very sophisticated and clever observer of this building. Now, in terms of name calling...
The baseball strike also had its effect on baseball cards. The diehards kept buying. Those are the fans who spend $3,400 for a rookie card. But the typical collectors didn't always have baseball on their minds. Until now. Expect business to pick up by the first game.
Estamos viendo algunos flashes, algunas imágenes de su entrenador, Don Cheney, hombre al que hemos visto durante muchos años.
Well, that's different when he played 4 minutes in that game, so it isn't really the best. Nice! Dickey Simpkins to Luke Longley. Very nice by Dickey. Gets that nice assist.
Began today's session. There were indications that they would agree to start the season in late April with the regular players. Spring training probably will last about 3 weeks.
Incredible news out of Germany for the man convicted of stabbing tennis star Monica Seles will not go to jail for his crime. Gunter Park remains free today after a judge upheld the 2-year suspended sentence given to him after he knifed Seles in the back during a tournament. Prosecutors had appealed Park's sentence, asking for a prison term instead of a suspended sentence. Seles has not played professional tennis since the attack. That is amazing.
And crooked cops murder one of their own. Kate helps his partner to find the courage to step forward.
I can leave this mess behind. What would your partner think about that?
Sweet justice.
The Democratic leadership today is as liberal as it's ever been. I mean, I don't think that's a pejorative. I think they would say that. So I don't think that's name-calling to say of somebody who wants to raise taxes, who likes bureaucracy, who believes in centralized power.
But wait a minute. They would not...
By retiring my jersey, the New York Islanders are recognizing hard work, tenacity, and dedication. And by doing that, they're recognizing so many players that have been a part of this organization.
5. This is Jordan. Yet to score in the 4th. Michael. 12 for Jordan.
Sisters. To trap her husband's killer, Teddy confronts his jealous wife.
I love my husband, and I'm never giving him up. He sells heroin to children.
NBC's All News, Saturday.
Agree at all that they want to raise taxes, that they believe in centralized.
Why did they do it? You're talking about the people who voted for the tax increase of 1990, which I opposed. You're talking about people who voted for the tax increase of 1993, which I opposed.
Excuse me, the one 1993, let's get to that first. They say that, in fact, almost everybody paid less tax. Only the rich paid more.
Wait. Almost everybody paid less tax except the people who paid more tax, and there were enough of those people to defeat the Democrats who went home to say, you're really not paying more tax, so why are you mad at us?
And in tennis, all Conchita Martinez in the family circle. Today's final, second seed, too much for Magdalena Maliva, who was the 4th seed. Conchita turned in the 4th set. Conchita tuned up. She lost only 3 of 15 in the semis. Today she...
Exacto. Y entonces, en vez de enfadarse cometiendo algún tipo de pequeña agresión o tal, ha decidido darle una lección de baloncesto al lento Lechner. Fíjense ustedes lo que le hacen. Me voy por aquí. Y pese al hachazo, le pega un hachazo, pero con la otra mano consigue la canasta. Por tanto, posible jugada de 3 puntos para Shaquille O'Neal. Ni se inmuta. Que está ahí con una misión muy clara y es, le voy a demostrar a este.
Elsewhere today, New York over Jersey, 94-85, and the Pistons finally get over 100 mark. That's
see South Central Los Angeles for more than just riots and the other stuff that they try and make it seem like it is.
While Snoop Doggy Dogg and other rappers often portray South Central's violence,
vacation they gave me.
Montel sings about hope.
It feels so good in my hood.
How long to me, Robbie? Hey? Now. 25 seconds. Oh, we're on. We got the best floor manager in the business.
Sure, Kellogg's puts in all that real fruit filling, but I make them hot, all toasted and tan, and warm and gooey inside. And when they pop up, what do you say?
Cool.
They're cool because they're hot. Give me some credit. Show some respect. Not the chicken.
Kellogg's Pop-Tarts, part of this complete breakfast. They're cool.
Because they're hot.
Here's what you can see at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. It's a time travel adventure full of sci-fi action and effects. Take a quantum leap behind the scenes with Jean-Claude Van Damme to the futuristic thriller Time Cop.